Hi tribe, welcome back. If you've been along the journey with me and you're a subscriber or checked out videos before, and welcome to those of you who are just coming here for the first time. Thank you so much for hitting that button and checking this video out to see what the therapy of planning is all about. So today I am working like everybody else on their 2024 lineup. I have my lineup and the planners and journals and notebooks I use, but I have a few little sticking points. Not so much in changing something or adding something, but how I'm going to use something, and in one case a choice between one planner or the other, or maybe using both. I'm not sure. So stick with me, get your list out, look over your lineup with me, help me out, and see if we can figure out what are we going to do about these sticking points for 2024. Okay, so as you can see, I have 10 things that I use, or you might not can see, but that's what these cards are. Now, if you've caught my other video, my countdown for 2024, then you would have seen all 10 of these items, and I'm going to link that video below. But for now, I'm just going to go through with you the 10 things that I have and tell you where I'm good and where I'm a little bit unsure of how I'm going to proceed. So in other words, I know the areas and the things that I want a notebook or planner for, but in some places it's a little bit sticky as to what I'm using. Okay, so I have my prayer journal. It is a little updated from last year. Last year I used the Hobonichi Avec, and this year I'm going to be using Sterling Ink Common Planner, a notebook, and a monthly booklet. Really excited about that. That's perfect. Work planner, beautiful. I have a half letter disc bound that I love and that I update every month, and so you'll see, of course you'll see everything updated and changing into new things for 2024. So that's really great. My personal planner I'm so excited about. I have the Sterling Ink TN, and I'm so excited to have like exactly what I envisioned. Before this, I had Hobonichi Avec that I cut down to a TN. I got that idea between I think Martin Made TV and Monique Plans. I got those idea from them. Like, I liked the standard at first. I cut down. Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm saying it wrong. The Stalogy at first I cut down to standard size, and then when I saw somebody actually made it work with the Hobonichi, I did that too and fell in love. So I am so excited to have the Sterling Ink that is made that way and not missing, or I didn't have to, not losing any space. It's made just the way I like it, so I'm really excited about that. That's good. Wellness journal. Aha. That is where I have a little sticking point. I recognize that there's a limit to how much decorating I want to do, not because I don't enjoy it and can't sit here all day and play with the stickers, but because I have to do the things that I'm planning on doing, right? So time is of the essence, and I want to have time to enjoy it and have fun with it, and to put down my plans and be motivated to pick up my planner. But I also don't want to make it feel weighty or an obligation to get it set up each week. And so when it comes to my wellness journal, I wanted something separate because I don't want like my personal journaling or other notes to be mixed in with the things that I'm tracking for my health, in case I need to refer to that, bring it to a doctor or whatever. I don't want my personal other stuff to be mixed in there. So I want something separate, and you'll see where I'm having a sticking point with that. So let's put that there. My creative journal, this is transitioning. My personal journal is what I would have called this before, but I recognize that I'm not writing as much as maybe I even would like, but I don't know, I'm not motivated to write as much because I write pretty much every morning in my prayer journal, and I pour a lot out onto those pages. And so when it comes then to writing in my personal journal, I'm not as feeling it as much. Even though there's other things that I could write, I'm not always prepared to do that. So I realize that I like making spreads, and sometimes it doesn't even need to be to plan with, it's just the creative process. And so I'm going to be moving over more into kind of creative journaling, putting a thought or two down here or there, but mostly it's going to be about the layout and what I could create, whether it's mixed media or it's just with stickers. It's just going to be a place that I can just do what I want, lay down what I want, write what I want. It's not going to be no obligation to write every day. It's just going to be for fun. I'm not going to have to worry about leaving space to put plans or any of that. So I'm really looking forward to that. That's good. Okay. Business notebook and planner. That is an issue. What happened here is I got multiple things that could potentially serve the purpose. And part of that is because of what I originally planned to do for my wellness journal. I'm doing something different. So now I have 2 planners left, and I'm not sure which one would be best for this. So that card's going to go there. My spending tracker, I'm using a Take a Note A6. So that's pretty good. It'd be the first time I'm using it. Last year I used I'm gonna put the name up here because it's evading me right now, but it's a week size notebook, but it's not the weeks. So I used that. I really liked it. I feel like I almost probably should have got it again, but I got excited about Take a Note and I wanted to try the A6 size, and so then I realized that I could use that for my spending tracker opposed to the other notebook that I was using or planner that I was using. So we're gonna see how that goes this year. So that's good. Finance planner is the same thing. It's not really a planner. It's just a big size disc-bound book where I print out my monthlies. I print out the sheet of the bills that I have to pay, and I just take note of when I paid it, what bank account I used, how much I paid, and I just look at that to know, what's due what day. So that's fine. I might do a little bit more in here. I need to do a little bit more in here, like more of a budget than just writing down stuff. That, like writing down the dates and what I paid, but more budgeting. So that's something I'll be working on for next year. But that book to do that in is good. Research notes and brainstorming, another big size disc-bound book. It is a little messy. It could be tidied up and more organized, but I know that I'm going to be using that. I keep that in my room, and whenever I'm watching videos or looking at something on TV or reading a book that I'm getting inspiration from or I want to look into further, it's just so I can immediately jot it down. I also am introducing a digital product, or deciding between digital products right now, that will help me with that too. But I just want that grab and jot type of thing, and then I can get into putting it in a digital format and using that for other research too. So that's good. And my everyday carry is just extra because I really probably don't need it. But I just like this passport size sterling ink common planner that I have. I love the passport size that I kind of use as a wallet. And so I have that along with the spending tracker that goes in my purse, which is probably a lot, but my purse really only is going from here to the car, from the car into the job and back again. And if I'm going in the store or something like that, I grab my wallet only, so my purse is probably a little heavy with just different things that I may need, kind of almost like a tote, but I don't have to take it everywhere. I can just take my either the everyday carry or a little pouch in the store with me and not take my whole purse. And maybe one day I'll do that, like what's in my bag in relation to my planners that I'm carrying. Okay, so that means I'm pretty good in 8 areas, and I'm only kind of not so sure in these 2 areas. So let's take a look at what I have. I'm gonna start with the business notebook planner because it's because of what I'm doing for the wellness journal that makes me have a dilemma here. So here I have the 2024 A5, excuse the noise, if I should have opened it before, the half a year common planner. Okay, so we all know what this looks like. Beautiful, beautiful book. I love that I'm getting just enough to be present and not any other color or added quotes or anything like the Hobonichi, although I still love the Hobonichi. It is the, the frontier for the planner that has everything monthly, weekly, and daily spaces to write. So I do love it. But I really love this beautiful clean page, and I did not order any Hobonichi this year. So that says a lot, right? Okay, so for my business planner, my goal is, to track what I do each day. Basically, I look at the things that I'm working on for my business as projects, right? So I have a project to get my HoneyBook pipeline set up exactly the way I want it. I have a project to work on different things that I'm using in my coaching business. I have a project to work on things for my website. So every day, I kind of time block in my mind, and I want to get it on paper, that I get up, and it starts at 6, so that's good, that I start at 6, and that I have these hours between 6 and 8 to do work in those areas. Okay, I'm really thinking a little bit more about my routine. 10 to 6 is like my natural rhythm. To go to bed at 10 and get up at 6 is a total natural rhythm for me. And I talk more about, or I'll be talking more about circadian rhythm and your sleep and everything on my other channel, Optimal State of Being, to do with my coaching. But just for now, I'm going to tell you what the methodology that I use when it comes to getting things done, basically. I like to get up at 6, and like I said, between the hours of 6 and 8 is my time to work on things. Now, I'm a little bit wanting to really get up earlier, but like I said, it feels perfectly right. Like if I'm laying in my bed, as I should be at 10 o'clock, but 10:15, I'm out. So if I let something distract me, I can stay up, of course. It's like I miss a window. If at 10 o'clock, 10:15, I don't allow myself to sleep, I miss that window where I would just naturally fall asleep easily. And I'll be up then till 12. So that means if I'm up till 12, I won't get up till 8, because I'm really trying to get my 8 hours in, because I see at this point in my life, I really need it. It makes a difference. I can get up in 6 hours and I can move around, but I'll be tired. And I won't be like sleepy, I'm going to pass out tired, but I'll just be tired, moving a little bit slower, thinking a little bit slower, not even to the point that you realize it until you get to 8, and then you realize how much better you feel than when you got to 6. So 6 to 8 is my ideal window. I would like to get a little bit more time, because I want to use my prayer journal and pray in the morning, and I really want to get a little bit of exercise. It doesn't even have to be a lot, even 15 to 30 minutes. So that is what I'm trying to add, that exercise in there, which would mean that I need to get up a little earlier if I want to keep this 2-hour window. So I'm working on that. But what I want the planner for is to note here what I did in those 2 hours. So if I worked on the HoneyBook pipeline, I want to put that here. And I might want somewhere to put notes about what I did or got done, which could go in the back pages, right? Because I really wouldn't be using them as daily pages. So I was trying to figure out how I can make that work. Do I make a page for each of the projects that I'm working on? Do I leave a few pages? What will I do if I run out of pages? Will I just go back behind there and like note the number? I could do that. You know, like if I give myself pages 1 through 4 and then I get to 4 and I need more space and I have other things already here, do I go to, I don't know, page 50 and just note here that on page 50 is continued? Could do that. That's a thought. So I'm not real sure. And then also, if I have appointments, because I fully intend to have openings to see clients in the morning too, between 7 and 9, and then again in the evening. So if I have a client, then I want to note that as well. I also could put here to do things that I'm really specific things within those projects that I'm trying to do within that week. So this is a good option. However, when I ordered this for my prayer journal because, as I was telling you, I use a Hobonichi avec for my prayer journal, and in this week, like in this weekly layout, I would come in and I would decorate. I would put washi tape here and I would write this way, or I would make 8 boxes and I would write out here. I didn't bring my prayer journal in to show you, but I have shown it on the channel many times before. So I was just thinking that I would just use this the same way that I use a Hobonichi, and I was excited because, like I said, it's still a nice clean page compared to the Hobonichi. You don't have the different colors on the weekends, and you don't have any writing at the bottom. So I was really excited until I realized, kind of one of those duh moments when I realized that I can just use a notebook, a plain notebook. Now I have nothing to compete with. I can just set up the week here. I can do all the different layouts that I want to do, whether I want to do horizontal, whether I want to do the 8 boxes or a week on 2 pages, however I want to do it. And what I ended up doing is having 2 notebooks. So one will be for the weekly, just plain notebook, and the other will be for my daily writing. And I love this because there are a few days that I don't write. I definitely will write my scripture down, but I might not write, or especially if I'm traveling, I'm really pressed to write. I will read my verse, I will take time and pray, but I might not write. And in my Hobonichi, you can see all the days that I skipped, which is okay, it's life. I'm not, beating myself up about it, but I would love to just have a rolling daily where if I write Monday and then over here is Thursday, then it's no problem. It just keeps going. I'm not wasting any pages, and so I'm really looking forward to using this. And so then that means that I had this left with no specific plan. So I thought about using it for my business planner like I was showing you. But then I have this. Okay, this take a note. I originally ordered 2. Oh, I didn't even open it yet. I didn't even realize I opened the A6. It's really beautiful. Oh boy, I didn't even take the plastic off. You got this beautiful bookmark with the yearly review on it, a beautiful thank you card. Oh, wow, I didn't even realize, sorry guys, that there was plastic still on here and that I hadn't opened it. Let me see if I can get it open real quick. Could use these scissors. And let's use this. And yeah, so I didn't even realize that I hadn't opened this. So while I'm doing that, how is everybody? What's going on? I'm not sure I'm not sure if this will make it up before Christmas, but right now it's a few days before Christmas, and I'm wondering, are you guys out shopping? Are you done? Are you ready? Are you spending time with your families? What are you doing? What's your plans for this holiday? Or if it doesn't go up before Christmas, what did you do? How was your holiday? Let me know in the comments below. Okay, so here is the take a note. This beautiful, I don't know, I just love this planner. And so I had originally got it to use for my wellness because I have a couple old ones and I just tried one to see if it would work, because one that I hadn't completed yet, because I've had it on and off with this planner. Bought it, tried to use it for one thing, abandoned it for something else. So I had some pages that I could use. So what I did was I just kind of went across here and broke it into 3 spots for each day, because I like to track my sleep, what I ate, and how I'm physically feeling. And I liked it, but I had to set it up, because what I did was I put some washi over here to take away this weekly, and then I put like some trackers and some decoration over here, and then I made the lines. And I find that I don't really want to do that, because like I said, there's a limit to how much time I want to spend setting up my planners. And so even though that's simple, I just don't want to. I love decorating my personal, my standard, and I don't decorate work, right? It's pen to paper, but I have my creative journal and I have my prayer journal. So those are 3. That's enough. That's, perfect. I can enjoy it and love doing it. And here, because I'm trying to track something, I'm not really planning anything or not carrying it around, I don't know, it just seems like more of a chore if I have to do something to set this up. So I'll show you what I decided to use instead, which means though that I have this left, and I'm thinking, do I use this for my business planner where I can have more space to write what I did between the 6 and the 8, or put appointments, okay? Maybe I can write more details about what I did between the 10 and 7, which is when I work. Maybe I can make more notes about what I did up here, right here, because you only have like a few little, do you even have any? You only have, excuse me, like, yeah, like 2-3 pages in the back, right? So I would have to put more detail here about what I did during the day, or I did in my block that I'm trying to appoint to do work on business things. And I'm not real sure what I would do here. Maybe I would plan which things I'm gonna do, like honeybook here and another project here. I don't know. Could do that. So that's where I am, guys. That's where I'm lost and undecided. I'm undecided. Now, when I put this in my cover, I will have accompany with it a half-year A5 Stalogy that I'm already using. I'm just going to keep using it just for notes, like on the go. Sometimes I go to a meeting or classes or a group that I'm in and I want to take notes, which I could also do back here. And I wouldn't really need the Stalogy, or if I did use a take a note, I would need the Stalogy because there's not really room for notes. So that is my dilemma. Now, the reason I'm having the dilemma and have this extra planner is because for my wellness, let me take these cards out because I don't need them in here. For my wellness, I decided that I'm going to use half letter because I have these self-care inserts from Jane's Agenda, which I'm sorry, again, I did not open. Okay, so let's quickly do that. Oops. Okay, so this is the insert that I have from Jane's Agenda that I can use. And you know what? I'm even surprising myself because I was thinking that it was going to look a little different because I have another one in the classic size that's different than this. But I like this. Here I can write down what I ate. I probably will not track I won't weigh myself every day, of course. There's a place to put exercise, which I hope to get something in. Definitely for the water, because I'm horrible with drinking water. So this is trying to hold myself accountable. And down here, sleep, right? You can write how many hours. I guess you can make up something for yourself, or just write good, bad, or okay, or what have you. And I can write something about my sleep. Here's mind, which I probably just write how I'm feeling, maybe not mentally. I would write how I'm feeling physically. And then there's gratitude. So this is something, I only have a quarter of it in case doesn't end up being what I like. But despite, even if I don't like it, I have other options because, like I said, there's 3 things that, I'm sorry, I'm reaching for something here. There's 3 things that I want to track. One being sleep, the other being what I eat, and lastly, how I'm feeling. So I realized I have all kind of half-letter inserts from when I first ventured into using the half-letter. I have these, and I could write down sleep. Then I have these. I could write down what I eat. I have these that I can use in some way. So I have all these half-letter inserts. I also want to make sure that I have a monthly, which I had these left over from a setup that I did for a friend. And I want these only because I just want to write down the when did I last self-care type of things that I do. Like when I last deep conditioned my hair, when I did clean my makeup brushes, when I opened a new tube of mascara. I always forget, like, is this running low? It's always sometimes hard for me to tell. So yeah, I want to have a monthly in here, so I have this, and then I could use any number of things in here, like this insert, or multiple inserts and track them separately, right? I could write, maybe I could write sleep here and how I'm feeling here, or how I'm feeling here, whatever, and how food, I like this kind of list format. So either way, I'm going to use the half letter. I'm not 100% sure how it's going to get put together. I'm even still thinking of grabbing some inserts from cloth and paper that I might use. So I'm definitely going to use this, and I might not even use this cover, but I'm definitely going to use the half letter for health and wellness. So because however it's set up, I'm not going to do any kind of decoration or any kind of setup. I'm not saying that I'll never have a moment to put a sticker in there, because I have some wellness type stickers that I might throw in there, but I'm not going to need to do it. I'm not going to need to make any lines or cover anything up. So that's what is going for the wellness journal. So we can take that one and put it to the stack of things that are good. And so we're just left here. Okay, I can't come to a conclusion. So guys, I'm hoping you'll help me out. Between now and 2024, which isn't really long, I gotta figure it out. Leave me below your suggestions. What do you think I should do? Should I just use take a note and have more space to write down, okay, today I worked on my HoneyBook pipeline, and then I can write down specific things that I did. I can have room for, if I have an appointment, I could stick it in there. Maybe I could plan over here what things I need to do during the week. Okay, I definitely need to get some stuff done in HoneyBook, or I definitely need to get some stuff done in this program, you know. And then I would have to pair this with a Stalogy, which I already have one that I'm using. I have a half year, so it's kind of thin, so they would fit together in my Kikuyo cover. Or do I use this one and the comment planner, and then I can write here, and then I can go in the back and write details about what I did for the project that day. And then I could put the task here. Kind of similar options. And then, wait a minute. The real question is, when I pick one, what do I do with the other one? I love both of these, and yeah, like, I'm not going to sell them. So, I need you guys to come up with some ideas. Okay? So please, please drop me a line below. Let me know how your holiday season is going, and let me know what you think I should do. We're only, how many days? I don't even know what today's Saturday. We're like 9 days away or something like that from the new year, and I haven't decided. So please, guys, let me know what you think. Either way, however it goes, just remember, you want to write things down so you can work it out. That's what the therapy planning is all about. Thank you so much for sticking with me through this video and all my rambling and musings. And please, please, if you can help a sister out, drop me a line below. Love you guys. Happy holidays. Talk to you later. Next video. Bye, tribe.